My mother was very strict and I had to learn piano. So I was 6 years old and I got piano lessons. This was a Hungarian school, so we played in the very beginning only Bartók and Bach. And this was already, I think, a good step. But I started to learn other instruments, the guitar, bass guitar, then I learned flute, and I started also to play jazz. I remember I was 11 and I heard first time Duke Ellington. And said, that's it. And that time it was almost forbidden for classical musicians to listen to jazz. I was 17 or 16 years old. There was the Hungarian television competition for conductors. And I watched the television, and before the conductor stopped, I had the same idea what is not good. But anyway, I had an interest for a more global view of the music than only play one instrument. So I had a feeling that in conducting, I can find my way. It came after the study time. So I went for called master class with Peter Ötvös in the Bartók Festival. But he took me, I also conducted in the end of the course the concert, and this was Boulez. However, I had something 20th century, of course, because in the academy, in the conducting class, I conducted Stravinsky. So it was not completely new, but to work on Boulez, it was a big step forward. And after the second year, Ötvös asked me to conduct with him together the Stockhausen's group. So he helped me to go into this field. Music audience is the more conservative audience in any field of art. To go to a theater and look at Shakespeare with original costumes is really boring. Or we don't go to an exhibition when the paintings are in the style of the 18th century. But in the music, we are permanently going to the museum. I had more interest in my whole life what happens today or tomorrow, not that what happens the last time. To tell you an example, the first opera which really touched me, this was Wozzeck, and only then Don Giovanni or Falstaff. The interest to looking for new ways, this was maybe the main point. If people play only the notes, it's boring by Beethoven and also by Varese. There is no human being who could remember about all the small details of a score. And then starts the interpretation. For Richter, the interpretation is missing knowledge, which of course changed completely the view of a lot of musicians or the audience thinks about playing music. So we used to say that everything is in the score. Now there, nothing is in the score. And so you have to find a solution. The aim of the players is different. Young people usually would like still to prove that they can. Professional orchestras, you have to animate a little bit differently. Young people are more enthusiastic. And sometimes you arrive at a better result with young people than with a professional orchestra. Despite of talent, first of all, existing, consequent working, and to be able to decide what is important and what is not so important. Not simply to go with the mainstream, but do your job, do your ideas, go until the end. Not to frame yourself too early. So the time in the school is not that you will be perfect, but you should try yourself from any genre of the music. Play, learn it, then you know your borders. If someone decides already that this I don't like, to criticize something, first please learn it. Then you have the right to do it. And the next step is after the school, because the life comes later, in fact. But this is a protected time. Many of them don't understand exactly how rich they are, because this is the time that you can do anything. Later you have to earn money and so on. Solo instrumentalists should play like an opera, colorful. Life is an opera because of the contrasts in our life. We need a darkness, then the light gets more importance. So this is the point also in the music. We try to keep in touch with the audience. Why do we play music? We would like to say something, probably. And where the words stop, there starts the music. If someone has nothing to say, then stop it. There are pieces which are so difficult and there are so many secrets that maybe in the whole life we don't find a solution. Very often musicians think, oh, I have a diploma, I'm ready. No, it's an ongoing process in your whole life, never-ending process.